Hello everyone, I'm Gefepido, and I'm here with part 4 of True Random Squad vs. Hive Warrior, where I don't know what's going on, and you don't either. So... I'm not entirely certain why Random Prime's second upgrade costs 3 cores, but ranged is only 1 each. But hey... not my business. Now, let's see, so we got Scorpion, Stinkbug, Fly, Reactive Scion, Thunderbug, Anthill, and more Anthill. At least I've got plenty of grid now. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, the pinatas. Well, they're right there in the line of fire, so that doesn't look too bad. Not too many gums, even. I suppose I would like it if I could get the Thunderbugs up in my business here. So if I do this, yeah, the Scorpion can only reach Camilla, but the Thunderbug can get right here, which will accomplish nothing for the Thunderbug, I hope. Well, we'll see. I guess the Thunderbug might go up this top area no matter what I do. Actually, I guess I can put the ranged there. So if the Thunderbug targets anyone on this end, it'll think it's getting all that and then it won't. Although I guess that might... well, whatever. Well. So much for the Scorpion, I guess. Oh, yeah. Damn. Well. Okay, so what do we got today? The Titanite Blade is... okay, so wait, does... I can't remember this weapon very well. Is it normal for it to just do, 0 to the middle and whatever on either side? Either way, that would work for the Scorpion. Of course, if I do this, the Scorpion's invariably attacking the same city again, because it won't be able to do anything else. But hey, there are worse fates. Alright, now, over here we got Deflector Ray. I still don't actually know what Deflector Ray does. Is this... well, whatever. I will probably re-roll that on account of... well... who knows, maybe it does something useful and the preview just isn't showing right. But anyway, oh hey, that's Rebounding Volley. Well, no reason at all to... so yeah, I could just do this to the Stinkbug and then hit this guy. And then hell, Titanite Blade could bounce this thing into the Stinkbug. Or, could, yeah. Alternatively, so yeah, I'm re-rolling the Deflector Ray, because Seismic Wave is... okay, yeah, so it's flip as many as I like and push the fire one? Could be worse, but... which one's Attraction Pulse? Okay, that's just... is that the... Shield Array? Honestly, tempting. Like, it's hard to complain about this. If I can solve all my problems other ways, but... hang on, is anything bad gonna happen if I kill this guy here? Probably not. Just trying to think if the Rebounding Volley is gonna cause me trouble. The Reactive Scion's a pain in the ass, but... Alright, probably should be doing more about these guys, though. Hang on, did I? Enraged Chat doesn't do me that much good here. Nobody's set up for it. Shield Array probably is the most useful thing I can do for her right now. Like this, I guess? Yeah, probably. Why not? Well, okay, as long as he's here, yeah, it won't hurt anything. I should get the Scion sooner and not later, though. Alright, Thunderbug can be wait, oh, the Scion decided to get in the way for some reason? I'm not exactly complaining, but that was... Long rifle. Oh, right, that's the Eclipse one, I believe, yeah? 6 damage now? Cool. Don't know how useful it is. Well, I'm not shouldn't complain. It's a perfectly fine thing, just not... Alright, so over here, if I do this, then the Scion and that one Scorpion will be walking dead next turn, which is cool and good. Thunderbug I don't care that much about. And Cargo Bay. Oh, right, the Cargo Bay. I am not sure how useful... I mean, if I Cargo Bay something and then switch weapons, what happens? Does the cargo get... Is the cargo just in limbo forever? Because I can live with that, but... Do I want... Alright, I could just have Bertrand kill the shit out of that guy. And set these 3 on fire and reroll Cargo Bay, because I can probably do better than Cargo Bay. And the long rifle's actually... Temporal Tear. You know... It's kind of tempting, and yet I don't know how this interacts with fire, so I don't really want to fuck around with it. Area shift, I mean, she could do this, so this one of the pinata, so she spawn blocks, and then one of the pinatas can also get caught in the burning mortar, I guess? It's not much, but it's progress. Is there something else I can use? Which one's repulse? Okay, what's that do for me? Not much by comparison. Is that... Hang on. She could... Does this... could just do that, yeah. That is a valid option for clearing that guy out. I might actually, just because I don't want the Thunderbug to cause grief at an awkward moment. And I can long rifle this guy, set fire over here. Awkward as this is, why not? Alright. Just need to keep an eye on the Scion. That guy's dead, but... Okay, I really need to either get the Scion gone or get Bertrand out of there. Because otherwise this guy burns to death and smacks Bertrand into a city. And I'm not okay with that. Though I guess the Scion also burns to death. If they happen at the same time, then that should be fine, probably. So I could just drain the anthill or drain himself and shoot those, which would solve some problems. Over here we got Aegon Mortar. What's okay. You know what? I'll take it, whatever that... That's not too shabby. Yeah, I mean, I could just use that. And then, what do we got here? Area shift is not much better than nothing. I suppose if I do this, then the 2 pinatas are done for. Which is what I need. Alright, I'm gonna really hope that the Scion burning to death means these are not too much of a problem. So then I can just drain beam himself and shoot these guys, and then I can mortar that guy, probably. Because I want the Scorpion dealt with. Green beam himself, because I don't want to kill the Scorpion before the Scion burns. And hope this works how I think it works. Okay. Well. That spooked me for a second, but all's well. Ish, mostly. 6. So what's an arc blade do for me today? Death is apparently what it does for me today. I don't remember this weapon very well, but it would be nice to kill the anthill. What do we got over here? Concussion artillery. Ooh, fancy. Pretty good. And ion orb, does it even matter at this point, I guess? Okay, the pinata's already toast. Oh dear. Could be tricky, especially with the anthill. Now, the real question is, do I need the extra core? I clearly don't. But... yeah, I mean, unless I, want to use the hunter rifle, which I might, and replace reactive servos with something that costs more cores, which is conceivable. I don't really need that. But I gotta do something with myself, and since the Perfect Island Award doesn't really matter, I may as well see if I can. Isn't that what really matters? You know, figuring out if I can. Hang on, do I want the Thunderbug coming at me over here? I don't know what I want. Scorpion can only go for Camilla. Hell, I don't even need to put her there. The Scorpion still can't go anywhere but here useful to it. I'm just hoping the Thunderbug will come here and come at one of my guys. Well, whatever. Oh, well. Now the Scorpion's really not going for even Camilla. So So there's my one problem. I'm sure this will be another. Ah. Very gracious of Mr. Thunderbug. Alright, so two actual problems. One matrix. Don't know if it'll matter. Okay, yeah. So spring-loaded legs is, friendly damage kills instantly. Good thing I don't have any today. I could ironically shove... Well, yeah. Could just shove this guy down here anyway to hurt the Thunderbug, but... Let's see what else I've got. We got proximity rockets, which are, pretty straightforward 3 damage push. That's not so bad. There are worse fates in this world than... Hell, I could just go over here and... No, wait, it looks like he'd die on the blanket, not getting off it, so... I probably want to kill the anthill as soon as possible, but anyway. Mimetic skin is, this throws out this guy, which, I believe the... Putting it there won't help anyway. I believe... I forget how the little minion thing from Mercurials works. I believe it can merge with mechs to heal them. I don't remember what else it does that I would care about. I could put it there and see what happens, I guess. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything to have it, but... Spring-loaded legs could just kick this guy down here. Proximity rockets could just... I mean, it's tempting to leave the... Yeah, it's almost tempting to leave the scorpion there since it can't get anywhere useful from there. And just hit the anthill or something with this guy. What do I... Spring-loaded legs? I don't know. With friendly damage down to 0, re-rolling may not help him that much, but... I feel like I need to make more progress somehow. I'm curious about mimetic skin, but I might be best served re-rolling it. See what else I can get. Look, no, I still don't know what that does. That's not progress. Okay, navigation relay. I do know how it works now, at least. Whether it's useful to me to... In this case, I don't know if I can get in a position where it's helpful. Because if I put Camilla here and tried to push up, I'd need to get this guy somewhere else. I can do better than a push, I hope. And Rage Shot would be amusing, at least. But this guy cannot reach that guy, so I might... I don't know, Ooh, long teleporter. Wait, I've got all the upgrades now, so I can put something pretty much anywhere, can't I? So who's first and last? What does the most damage here? I could just put this stink bug over here to hit that guy, but then what? Or this stink bug, actually. Or... Alright, I could just teleport this stink bug, like, over here to hit the anthill. Then kick this ant down... Do I really want to even... Actually, I could just teleport this ant over, because what's the move on this thing? Yeah, I could teleport the ant over onto the spawn block gum, because then it won't be able to reach anything, and it'll be in the way. Then I could... I guess I could kick this stink bug down here for all the good that does, but then what? Still not... Well, no, at least spawn... Okay, the teleport is a good idea, because that at least gets me some productivity on the not having more assholes coming my way next turn front. I guess if that guy's teleported over here... Or the stink bug is, one way or another. Yeah, I could teleport the stink bug down there. Then spring-loaded legs kick this ant to hit the thunderbug, because why not? And then... Actually, if I want maximum productivity, I could shoot the thunderbug into the ant, putting it down to 1, but finishing the thunderbug off. That wouldn't put any progress on the anthill, but at least I'm, you know, reducing the number of enemies on the field to some degree. It's not great, I don't like it, but... Okay. It'll have to do for now. Honestly, this map seemed like the kind of situation where a thunderbug could turn ugly at a bad moment. Okay, so 2 official problems. Did I roll a 1 again? Come on, Bertrand. Get it together. Okay, Cryo Burst is... I thought a moment... Okay, so it freezes him and adjacent buildings while doing 0 damage. I forget how it works. I'm guessing it would damage enemies if he had more than, you know, nothing. Here we got Push Beam, which is funny, I guess. I could just put her over here and Push Beam that ant into the stranger. It's not the worst thing. I don't love Cryo Burst, but it's an option. Here we got Gemini missiles, which, oh, that is tasty, and is it not? Actually, yeah, I could... So yeah, as far as all that goes, I could theoretically... No, wait. Because I was thinking about shooting the scorpion into her, but then it wouldn't be enough to kill it. I could kill the stink bug, though, just straight up. So I could push beam that ant into him and then kill this stink bug. I need to reroll Cryo Burst, because that's not going to get me where I want. So I could, yeah, just toss that guy over there. Always good for a giggle. Worst fates, I think. Arrow thrusters? Is this... Oh, wait, this is the Wind Riders one, right? Yeah. So... Don't know if there's a good position for it, but I could do something with it, I guess. I do love Wind Riders, but, you know, Wind Mech was the real winner in that squad. Oh, hey, Vortex Fist. How's this one work again? Oh, right. I have 0 damage, so that's a problem. Oh, hey, there we go. I could launch a fighter. Well, I could go grab the time pod to avoid, then launch a fighter and have it shoot the... Well, probably not the stink bug. I could have the fighter shoot that guy, I guess. And then come over with the push beam, could just go shove something onto this spawn again. Yeah, have the fighter kill this guy. Have the Gemini missiles kill this, and then Camilla can just shove someone onto a spawn, because She could also shove this ant on to hit the anthill, but you know. Yeah, he's only got 4 move. I don't want to fuck around too much. Oh hey, I could damage and push, or just 2 damage straight up. That's actually really convenient. Oh, wait, there was a time pad, so that means somebody's coming real soon. I almost forgot him. This is going to be bad, actually. I'm really glad I have the fighter. I need to fix those ants soon. Don't care. Okay, so Bertrand is on fire. That should not be a major problem. He's also got... Alright, so he rolled a 6. Looks like that's not affecting... Is that Winch... Is Grapple Claw a Winchmek's thing? Yeah, that's Winchmek's weapon. Good. I can work with that, I think. Hang on, where are we at here? 3 damage Reeve. 2 damage... And he'll... dodge attacks, so, not great. Now, this fly doesn't matter that much, but I've got these 2 problems, and that's pretty much all it. Alright, so Grapple Claw could be used any number of ways, but... Over here we got Shield Projector, which, I mean... Oh, it's like that. Does it... Yeah, it does affect enemies, so I don't like it. It wouldn't even solve this problem because they're both on it. Though it's... nice, certainly. Artemis Artillery. Good old Artemis Artillery. I mean, hard to argue with it, not gonna lie. So Artemis Artillery certainly solves these 2. Oh hey, and it would get some damage on the anthill. Could also shoot that ant just now. I feel like I need to reroll Shield Projector. That's probably the least useful thing I have right this second. Oil Sprayer is just push and fire, right? Well, that's actually pretty good in this situation. Will he dodge if I do it right now? I probably shouldn't try, because Camilla's gonna die if she gets hit there. Damn. I could have the fighter shoot this ant, then Camilla just flame push this scorpion here to hit the anthill. Then, could Artemis Artillery here to push the Hive Warrior up, which might not actually... He might not dodge it if it's a, you know, AoE push instead of direct damage. And then Grapple Claw I can apply where my heart tells me to. Let's see if this works. I hope this works, I really do, but also, Wait, did he just reflex shoot the... Did he reflex shoot anything? It didn't seem like it applied there. No, he shot here, right. That's how it... Alright, could just... Wait, that's 3. Huh. Alright, what, if anything, do I want to hit right now? I don't want to move this guy and he won't... And I really don't want to stand in the... Huh. That didn't land, did it? I mean, I could try pulling him in the fire and see what happens, but... He'll recover from the status anyhow. Wait, can I shoot 2 things? Because that would be more than ideal. And then it doesn't try to pull... Okay, I'm gonna see what happens. I suspect this may... Huh. Did Hive Warrior's dodge not work? I have no idea how it's supposed to work. I don't think I've seen him with that status before. I just need to make sure the scorpion doesn't burn to death on the... Okay, not an issue there. Okay, I need to get this guy off the blanket. That's a problem. Like, that's actually a serious problem right now. Vice Fist, I can toss that guy, but this guy's gonna die anyway. Who cares? Not the issue. Hive Warrior's not even trying to attack? What a loser. Okay, let me see here. Over here, unhelpful. That would, I guess, work, but it doesn't get this guy out of the way. Now I could do this, allowing someone to maybe push the other guy out. But then what? Confused shot does not really help. No. Fortunately, there's hardly any problem right now, so... I probably need to reroll, this, sorry to say, get something for her that can displace, so I don't fail the mission. This would actually work, wouldn't it? This is the dumbest solution imaginable, but it would work. Then I could use the rock accelerator and then frost beam the whatever's left over here. And... Or do it from over here so that, or that would work too. So the fly doesn't hit her. And then, I suppose that was a mistake, but he's still dead, so, you know. I could just kill the anthill, I guess. Kill the anthill, then, freeze the ant. This is so getting ridiculous. And, well, whatever. Now, next turn I just need to... Oh, hey! We'll see if I can... Okay. Yeah, his dodge doesn't seem to be working right. Alright, I think I'm good. There's only one real threat at this point. And I can kill that fly right now. Hell, I can kill this guy right now. Well, this mission has been extremely bizarre. Oh, nice. Keep saying unlocked in hangar, but I never see them show up in the hangar. Alright. Brood launcher is interesting, but kind of awkward to use. Also, I guess I could try the no self-damage one. Sorry, the no self-damage I remember not working right on that one. This, though, hunter's rifle, may as well try it. Medical supplies shouldn't matter. I don't know, it feels a little cheesy to use this when I'm trying to run the random squad, but if I'm doing Hive War, I did earn it. Very straightforward, kind of boring. I'll try to avoid overusing it. Am I doing this? Yep. 4, really? Why are there 5 spawns on this one, but only 4 when I get the thing that freezes Vec? I guess with the milk here, this is... Ooh, boy. Let's see what happens. Okay, so looks like the one isn't affecting the grapple claw. That's nice. Actually, wait. I could just grapple this guy into the milk. That's nice. Fuel pump would let him act again and I guess pull one of these guys somewhere, but... I mean, I could have him grapple claw this guy into the milk and then she can fuel pump him, and I don't know if he would reroll a different weapon or what after that, but rocket artillery could do this. I'm inclined to yeah, actually I'll probably have her fuel pump him, cause why not? What do we got? Is it still the, I don't know what he's got right now. 3 damage, and something? Oh wait, it's the, is this the axe one? The weird part is it shows damage when I'm before the second click, but all versions of the second click seem to reduce it to 0. Either way, I don't think it's... Probably want to re-roll what he's got. The big one, rather humorously, might actually work. Well, no. That won't be that useful, because I can't... It won't displace that guy. The big one isn't big enough. Inadequate bigness. Oh, right. One means self-damage kill, so that's no bueno. Which one's Rift Lance? Is that the teleport push thing? Sure. I mean, that'd work. So we could use that on the fly. And Stranger can just shoot this guy. Oh. Whoops. Well, kind of whoops. Not that bad. I've had bigger whoopses than that. Alright. Scorpion really got some hunger for that one building. Oh, right. Also, he's got thick skin, so it's no problem at all. Vortex Fist. Good old Vortex Fist. Now, I believe if I do this... no, actually, that's not a good idea. Maybe. But if I do this, that's a double kill, and aside from being near the end of the map, I would be very satisfied. It'll do. Flux Artillery, just the push, I guess. I mean... Okay, I could push the ant away. It's not great, but it's not nothing. Frost Beam... I mean, I guess freezing these two where they are would actually work pretty well. If the anthill is out of play, I don't really care about much else. And then I could just put something more effective on this guy so he might be able to kill the Scion. Aegon Mortar is gonna... Oh, right. Could definitely kill the Scion now. Alright, so let's... Blah, blah, blah. Details. Oh, shit. I totally didn't notice that guy. God, I can only imagine how people are gonna feel watching this video. And the grid defense has really had my back this run, not gonna lie. Alright. Let's review. This guy's still here being an asshole. This guy can't hardly do shit. So flamethrower, push. I guess I could spawn block with Bertrand and shove this guy in there. Smoldering Shells is, probably want to annihilate this guy right now so I can stop being an idiot. Gravwell is, pull, yeah, well. Oh, I could have her go over here and pull that guy down, I guess. Either way. Could do like, well... I'm inclined to have him block here and set spawns on fire while she just pulls this guy down. Just to keep Bertrand from getting too far out of the general area. Alright. Nothing I forgot about this time. Right? Plasma Breath, I don't... Which one's Plasma Breath? Hold up. So, ascending damage... Oh, I see, it does self-damage if I shoot further, but can also deal more. Alright, well, that's not so bad. Oil Sprayer is this one. Sure. And up here we got the rock accelerator. You can't go too far wrong with by throwing a rock at it. So if I get her aside and plasma breath this lot, then I could do that and Camilla just oil sprays the Thunderbug. Hell, she could do it right now. Well, aside from the mech damage getting out of hand, I guess. Maybe I should reset this one just to... yeah. No, she still has oil spray. It's whatever. So, yeah. For safety all around, I think what I should do is just push the Thunderbug down. And then she can push that guy into the ice. And he can repair. And we can put this behind us and pretend I didn't make any stupid mistakes. Yay, my grid defense is maxed because I have made so few dumb mistakes. Okay, I don't want to deal with that shit. The mites, I don't love. I don't like the mites. I am a little curious about the rainbows, though, because I don't remember doing that mission. Fine, we'll see what happens. Or was the rainbows just a graphic effect that show up at the beginning and nothing else? Ah, well. Excuse me. Alright, well. Good thing the Hive Warrior only shows up once per island, far as I know. One problem. Huh. Oh, wait, the rainbows are here? Huh. Okay, so I could just step here and it would put me on there. That's actually interesting. So, we got the prime... Oh, hey, nice. So I could just go, like, here, stab that guy, and... Oh, it's also acid on the far end? That's nice. I'm assuming it's not so gracious as to be, yeah. Be pretty convenient, though. Could also just stick the anthill with it for easy disposal later. Up here we got, ooh, portal launcher. That's nice, I think. Not really positioned to use it well, though I suppose I could just drop the ant in. And she's got repulse. How does I have repulse? Okay, so simply shield adjacent buildings while pushing. There are worse fates than that. Could just do that, which would, oh, give the anthill some damage while shielding her, spawn blocking, and saving. I guess if she's shielded, the spawn block won't stop it, but hard to argue with this. So if I do that, then I could then... Good question. I might just honestly have him... I'm... kind of inclined to have him kill the Scion just right away to avoid any further troubles before I do that, though. And then could portal the ant to hell. Okay, yeah. The shield thing is a problem for the mites, but... Does the gum affect how far the anthill can burrow to on its next turn? I suppose I'd be surprised if it did, but I don't know the rules. Steam Blaster is, okay. 3... Okay, so... 3 damage, push, and smoke clouds on the following two. Alright, I can work with it. Up here we got the proximity rockets, which, oh, wait. So it'd... So, 3 damage at a distance and 2 damage to the adjacents. Alright. Too bad I need 3 damage on the fly to make something of it, but... If nothing else, I could get the fly. I don't know, what... And push beam? I mean, sure, I guess. Does push beam go through stuff? No. Damn. How far can this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, I don't want to put Bertrand on the gum, but if I did, I could, you know, Steam Blast the fly, and then have this guy go up here and use proximity rockets to kill the anthill and the ant. And then she can just push beam the scorpion, I guess. I'm inclined to reroll push beam. Confused shot is nice, but not ideal, because that's a flip. Gravel, is that just the... Okay, that actually works pretty well for the anthill. If I do that, then what? I could have him just do this and get that guy from there, while she pulls that into there. And then Bertrand could just deal with the scorpion sharply. Better yet, she can grab well from not there, but she could get the time pod to avoid further shenanigans. I would spawn block, but not from the gum. I really need to get some stuff get healed, though. The mites are a problem. Okay, well that's nice of the fly. This fly, I mean, not the other one. If I get out of the way, that stink bug's cooked. Dousing charge, unhelpful. Well, actually it helps, just not the... I could at least get the mites off Camilla while dunking the thunderbug, but this guy's still an issue. Then Camilla's push beam would then, well, she could do this, actually, which is pretty funny. Over here, our guy, Warp Blades. What do? How much damage does the fly do? 2? I mean, he could take the hit, right? He could just do that and let the fly hit him. Which normally I don't like doing, but it's an option. Oh, I can get that guy from there. You know what? Sure, why not? He's going to be down to a 1. But it's not like he's on fire, right? And then I can dousing charge these two. Well, push beam this guy and then dousing charge these two. Leaving only Bertrand in need of the health. Come on, accurate preview. You'd think the technician thing would fix him, but anyway. So let's assume ion orb, what do? Okay, so she can just push that guy, which is all I really need at this point. What's a cascading resonator? Okay, I don't want him doing something that'll do damage. But he has the rifle, which, no, actually that's bad. He needs a reroll. Actually, there's not a good thing for him to do from here, is there? Could just let Bertrand eat this hit. He can more than eat it. And it would get the mites off him. I don't want him standing there, though. Can Camilla push that guy from here? There, done. Oh, hey, that's a pretty strong weapon. Too bad it doesn't matter here. All right. R&D type PRS wins again. Ah, nice. Honestly, I could put Abe on here. Probably more useful, almost, at this point. But, you know. It's got the thick skin. I've got the extra core, but I may as well... It just means I can afford for him to die. If I have way too many cores, then that solves the problem. Okay, so... Have I ever mentioned that I do not like the Anthill leader? I really must confess that I'm not fond at all of the Anthill leader. Is there any way I can... I guess clustering for the Thunderbug is as good as I'm getting. For the Anthill itself, all I can... Wait, do they really have only 4? I could have sworn the Anthill leader had more than 4 HP. Alright, what have I got when it comes to AoE? So, Sidewinder Fist is... okay, move and functionally sideways push. Alright, that is actually not bad. Or wouldn't be if there... Could just jack that guy up if I could solve all my other problems somehow. I don't think that's a... Here we've got the needle launcher. I don't know how that works. Now, with the needle launcher, I could do those two right now. That's actually good. Although I guess Bernard probably could too. Confused Shot is really the loser for me here, I think. Well, loser is a strong term, but it's not helping. What's Spirit Pulse do? Right, yeah. I guess if I did this, I could push that guy up, but then what about this guy? Line shift? Oh, line mech's weapon. Good. Well, I don't know. That actually could just... Okay, if I have needle launcher guy do that, and then... Could I have her subsequently just do this and push this guy while eating the hit in the name of... She's the one without thick skin, so that's not a good idea. I could have him, who does have thick skin, do this... I kind of hate it because then I could have Camilla push from here with her shield placer, push them both aside, while Bernard sidewinders the boss, which I don't love, isn't a huge problem solver, but it gets the boss out of the way, and you could call that a bit of an investment in the future of this battle. Leaving slightly more minions on the field than I want for this turn in order to... Oh yeah, the needle launcher is definitely the... Oh shit! Needle launcher is self-damaging. That won't do for this. Okay, I need a plan. I need to rethink this. What can I do? Are there any options I haven't thought about yet? No, Spirit Pulse, right. There's just no good answer to this guy. Okay, wait. I keep forgetting I don't actually need to do anything to the Thunderbug. You know, theoretically. But... it's just a lot easier if I do. So from here, yeah, I could have her get here, eat the hit from the fly while pushing that guy away, and then Bernard can kill the boss. Still kinda sucks, but okay, with thick skin, it's survivable. Bernard can do what he's doing. No, he has to be next to the boss, sadly. Then she can do that. Oh, and it even shields the boss. Perfect. Or shields the building. And, yeah. Down to 1 next turn? Whatever. Worth it to see the anthill leader dead. I mean, really. In a war, it would be worth sacrificing an awful lot to, you know, stop the endless stream of new enemy units coming. And would you look at that? Arrow thrusters. There. Okay, there's my Wind Riders thing. Not optimal for the situation, but I do like it. Hydro Cannon does, okay, that could just kill that guy. Hang on, attack order, so 2 then 4, alright. So, Bernard getting the hell out of there would be a good idea one way or another, but it doesn't have to be. Ion Orb. Alright, she could push that guy there. Actually, the Scorpion and this fly don't matter. I could just Hydro Cannon this guy. Have Bernard, you know, jump out of there like an asshole. While the Scorpion and the fly can just deal with each other. But Well, and she can push this fly onto here. But, you know, I think it's better for Bernard to roll a different weapon instead, of course, for... Oh, hey, that's something. But it doesn't really get him anywhere. Arrow thrusters might be a better idea just because it's, you know, gets him out. Okay, yeah, this would also just let him teleport away to this. Yeah, that has the added benefit of getting him out while letting him spawn block without bringing the scorpion along. That, I think, is my play. Oh shit, this means 4 is gonna... No, because 2 and... I didn't think this through perfectly, but it does work out. Because 2 pulls the scorpion here. And then 4, which will be here, ends up hitting the scorpion. I mean, Bernard would survive anyway, but, you know. Let us all pretend I... You know... planned this out perfectly, and I'm not an idiot at all. Was that the best he could do? Like, I mean, whatever. Okay, so ballistic missile again. 3 damage and local push. I mean, sure. Could just go here and pop that guy. Avalon artillery is... smoke and push? I mean, could do it, but... Could you... Nah, you need to get further away. But, could have Bernard pop that guy... no, that guy's the one I wanted to pop. And then this dude could smoke that guy. Yeah, Bernard pops that guy, but what's Camilla got to do today? Line shift? Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, I could just have her push these 2 to the right before I start pulling shit. Line shift is pretty good, but I can... No, wait, line shift would let her pull the Thunderbug over. That would be nice. I just want... No, except Bernard it would end up here, and that's not good. I don't want him getting zapped. Line shift is such a good weapon, but... Yeah, the things I'm trying to use just don't work together. How far can she... Oh, if she got over here, she could... No, wait, no. No, she can't spawn block anything right now, but... It'll get things done, at least. This is actually more Vec than I'd like to deal with on the last turn, but I'll probably survive. Alright. So functionally I have 2 problems, and a shit roll. Refractor laser is deciding to help me out here today. Sure, I'll take it. Can't really reach anything, but I'll take it. So I could just... Huh, okay. Oh, I see. The modification kicks in on the second click, but not on the first click preview. That's weird, but sure. Okay, so assume that's not helping. Now, over here we got Orion missiles. Which one's that? Oh, right, yeah, the smoke thing. I mean, I can just smoke that guy and it's fine, sure. Seismic capacitor will, Oh, she could just do that guy. Well... Not from there. She could go here and get this guy right now. Oh, right, yeah, that's an issue. Bernard should probably reroll his weapon. Because that would have been embarrassing if I couldn't reach the right position to smoke that guy, because I'm bad at planning out action orders. Safe for... Huh. Didn't know there was an achievement for that. This looks great. Huh. Alright, do I want... Practically speaking, I have more cores than I can use, so I may as well take Abe instead of this guy, absurd as that sounds. Wait, can I install 3 more cores on this thing? Let's just see here. It will the... Okay. And I've got everything else, so everyone else I don't want to use can simply become grid, I suppose. Shame to sell this guy, but you know. Anyway, thank you for watching, and join me next time for the final battle.